Hey Scorpio, I'm going to do your 20-minute, under 20-minute love reading. So your Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, or Scorpio Rising or Venus, or have strong Scorpio placements, it might well resonate with you. This is for the month of February. I'm using the Modern Witch Tarot, and I'll introduce some oracle cards for further clarification. I hope you're doing well. Enjoying February. Seven of Pentacles, right? Now your love life might be looking pretty nice, comfortable. It's developing. You could be in a newish scenario where you're putting in significant effort, to say the least. But you could have had some quarrels recently. I mean, there's a possibility there's a little bit of conflict going on, or quarrels. Doesn't necessarily have to be with your significant other. It could be outside influences, or something that's happened beyond your control, which has caused some kind of disagreement. Or you can be just feeling a little bit argumentative, not serious, serious trouble here. Having said that, it could have upset you to the point where you're quite bothered. Ideally, you know what? Ideally, you're in love with if you're with a significant other. If you're not, if you're unpartnered, then you're looking for something that really fulfills you, because there could have been disappointment in the past. But I feel if you're partnered that you're being showered with the kind of love following perhaps an argument, or following some sort of conflict. Well, if that's the case, and you're concerned, then you definitely need to get into your heart space and look at things maybe from a slightly different perspective. Now, you could be dealing with Gemini here. But you have seemingly quite, I would say, a deep bond here. You could have fallen in love quite quickly, found yourself, if this is a long-term partnership, then, you know, there's been, let's say, a good amount of commitment already, or from a while ago. You're looking at what seems to be, from a broader perspective. It would help if you take a broader perspective, see the bigger picture at the moment. Now, also suggesting that travel would help, because I'm getting a feeling that you may have been in the same environment with your love interest for too long, or that you're looking to be able to afford to do a trip, or go and spend some, you know, literally spend some holiday time, some away time together, which would help your relationship at the moment. Whatever it is, you're feeling pretty much at one with yourself, pretty much in your power. You know, the possibility your significant other could be a Taurus or Libra. But you see yourself as being grounded, you see yourself as having a lot to give, a lot to, perhaps you're coming up with good ideas, bright ideas in relation to travel. Possibility you might be pregnant. If you are, congratulations. Things are turning in your favour anyway, in whichever, you know, scenario. Things are turning in your favour because you're looking at things in broader terms, from a high perspective. That's the thing you need to do. If you're not already Scorpio, that's what you need to be doing. I get the feeling you need to get outside more, because this could improve your love life. Go and do some things together which involve being out of doors. Another one is warming up. And perhaps you might want to take a trip down memory lane with your significant other. If you don't have a significant other, you might be looking back over past relationships and now looking forwards to doing something, or meeting somebody in an environment outside of, you know, outside of your immediate environment or town or city. If your partner, the two of you benefit from perhaps looking over old photographs, looking over, you know, the years that you spent together, to kind of see how far you've come. And there could be some stubbornness here. I'm picking up that somebody's being a bit stubborn. You or your love interest most likely there's somebody, possibly Scorpio, somebody's being a bit stuck in their ways. Or complacency, can be complacency, thinking that things are, you know, ticking along fine when there are issues that could be, you know, brought to light. And somebody's, you know, needing to take action now. Now, if you're not partnered, it seems as if somebody quite likely come into your life with quite a sort of dynamic energy, quite boldly. And if you're partnered, I feel that your partner needs to be, let's say, wake up to possibilities that you might be discussing, new ideas. Alternatively, somebody maybe your significant other is planning something. Like a trip, or has seen you feeling a little bit peaky, wanting to spoil you. And there could be religious factors also which are affecting your love life. You might be from two different, completely different backgrounds in terms of culture and religion. Possibility. Other possibilities. We've got Scorpio. More positive thinking's needed. Now this could be your significant other or you, where you have to have more of a positive mental attitude. I get the feeling you need to go and have a weekend getaway. Or if you're going somewhere, to stay somewhere on a travel or a getaway. If you're not partnered, you're likely going to meet somebody who will be very forthright, very direct. So be a bit more fearless, Scorpio. Don't worry about the things that could go wrong. If you're currently feeling a little bit stressed, about your love life, then kind of see beyond that. Everything's temporary, Yeah, you need to get into your Scorpio energy here, and your self-sufficiency. Don't heavily rely on your partner, or heavily rely on them to make decisions. And apply a lot of patience here, I think, because you might be dealing with someone who requires a lot of patience. Somebody who might even be younger than you. Yeah. I just want to clarify something here about why there's some anxiety relating to your love life. Okay. I feel again it's travel. You may be getting prepared to do a travel, and you could be the one who's much more invested in organising it, and that's kind of giving you a bit of anxiety, perhaps. A significant other could also be another fixed sign. Could be a Taurus, could be Leo, Aquarius coming through, possibly an Aquarius. It's upside down. Guarding yourself a little bit too. I feel as if you're guarding yourself, and this could be because there has been an argument here that hasn't fully been resolved. I'm feeling that by going on a trip, going away, you can actually do that and let down your barriers. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to finish it there. I hope it's helpful, Scorpio. I hope you're having a good month. Sending you lots of love, wishing you the best. Take good care of yourself. Bye for now.